Welcome back, everyone. We're doing some live trading today and live investing. First part, looking at the markets, what's going on in the markets, which live trades can we do together, which income can we add to your life and to our life. And then second part, long-term investments. What are the best companies that we can look at? Let's do it. Let's see what's going on in the markets right now. The VIX is at minus 2%. So let's say it's an up market. Volatility down by 2.6% means the spirit is high in the market. We are in the zone here in the middle. And then the futures are up 0.5%. That means it's a positive market. Now, while it's positive, our high quality companies like Constellations down 2.6%. That's an interesting entry point for a long-term portfolio. Harvia minus 2%. Also interesting. Ferrari down almost 1%. Mercado Libre down 1%. Amphenol down 0.3%. Puuilo down 6.16%. FICO down 0.25%. Transdime up 0.40%. Linde up 0.25%. Amazon up 0.24%. Visa up 0.64%. And on the trading side, we have Google, AMD, Roblox slightly up. Then the midfield, Hood, Nvidia, Palantir, and strong up to 2%. Gold, Meta, and Tesla. Now, what can we trade today? Let's have a look at our current trades. I just shared in the Sprint Club the plan for today and also a little review because it's December. So let's review the year. What did we accomplish in terms of income from options? We made $92,200 in income from options. This is after fees and commissions, not after taxes, because taxes are different in every country. And it's a good year. We made 92,000. So next year we can expect to make probably 150, 160, I would say, at this pace, because we're getting better, finding more efficient trades. We're also getting better at fundamental analysis, at understanding modes versus just companies that are scaling, but companies that are scaling in a defendable way. And in terms of the pre-trade plan, that one is also getting better and better. We're finding more capital efficient ways to make more trades, smaller trades, more trades that are much more efficient. For example, today I would like to sell these puts, and we will look at them together. I'd love to sell some MNQ puts, which can make us 15%, ES, which can make 17%, gold futures, which can make 11%, and then puts on AMD, Hood, and Palantir. They're much less efficient. They just do 5%, but that's what I'm looking at. And also some put spreads. I want to sell gold put spreads. They can make us 43%. Then the NQ can make us 20%, the ES 15% as a spread. Meta, which can make us 30%. Nvidia 15, Google 18, Palantir 15, Apple 16, Amazon 17. So let's do some of them together. Let's do it right now. If we look at the MNQ futures, we invest 4,500 to make 600. So let's sell 2 of those contracts, twice the MNQ put. Go to the broker, MNQ option chain. We do always 45 days out. That's the mechanics that we use. So in this case, January 30 gives us 39 days. What's the delta? We want to go with the 30 delta. Delta 30 would give us 275. But something's weird here. That's an 80% probability of profit. We get 320. That's far too high for my liking. Far too high. Let's go to the ES. ES. The E-mini S&P. Usually we get around $30, $32 on a 12 delta. So let's get out around 45 days. So 45 days is February 5th. We want 12 delta. A 12 delta. That's nice. We get 43 probability of profit, 89%. So this is selling a put on the ES gives us $43 in credit. 44.50. That's amazing. I usually get around 30, 32, and that's amazing already. So let's get one of those. And why only one contract? Because it's big. So the ES, you're using 15,000 to make 2,600. At a 12 delta, so it's a 90% probability of profit. But it's still 15,000 on the line. And you know that in the options portfolio, we want to be as small as possible in terms of sizes. So the allocation should be as small as possible. We got filled. We sold one ES. Now let's go and document it. This is the boring part, but it's important. So we document that we sold the 6,600 put on the ES. So let's grab the ES and pull it down. That's an open one. We sold the 6,600 put. We collected 45. And what was the exact number? 44.50. At strike price 6,600. That means we're using 15,100 to make 4,400. That's a lot. Why is it so much higher than usual? It's the 660. And yeah, because we got much more premium. So usually, if you look at the one that we did last week, we sold the ES and we received $26. I closed it today for 19. That made us $749. Now, in this case, we received a much higher credit, 44.5. So we can make up to $4,449. We probably won't wait that long. We will close it at 50% and be happy with 2,200. Now back to our overview. Do we still have money to deploy? We are using 130,000. So we have still 30,000 to deploy. And our monthly average just went up to 8,000 just by closing those positions. So what did we close from our last trading session? We did close one ES and made 749. We closed Arista Networks and made 367. We closed Oklo and made $60. We closed Rocket Lab and made 209. We also closed a credit spread. Which one was it? We closed Nvidia and made 315. So let's continue on our journey. What's next? We did DES. What's next? We could do gold, but gold runs so much. Let's skip it. AMD 5%. We can find something better. What about a 12 delta NQ futures put spread at a 12 delta, 100 wide to make 20%? I like that. Let's do that. So it's the NQ. We are going out 45 days as usual. So it's 39 in this case. We go down to the 12 delta. We sell the 23,600 and 100 wide. That's a probability of profit of 94%. We receive something between $5 and $10. That's pretty wide. I don't like it that wide, guys. Let's move on to the next. Still in the Sprint Club, we'll look at our pre-trading plan. Meta 45, 30 delta, 10 wide. I like that. Let's look at Meta. Looks good. Meta. Now we'll have to see if it's liquid, but it usually is. So 39 days. It's a 30 delta, 10 wide. We're collecting, it's pretty wide. It's between $1.60 and $4.40. Not perfect. It's a bit too wide for my liking. What's next? Nvidia, but it's not as efficient. Microsoft. Roblox. Let's look at the Roblox put spread. Roblox. $39 days out. A Roblox put spread at a 30 delta gives us 219 for the put. 10 wide, we go to 77.67. Oh, there is no 10 wide. Okay. Then let's do something else. Let's do it 5 wide from 75 to 70. Not juicy enough, not interesting enough. We would get $1. So back to our pre-trading plan. What's next? What about a spread on Broadcom? AVGO was very liquid over the last days. Let's go out January 30. Delta 30. 10 wide. Looks more promising. We would get 2.5. Why not? Let's try 2.5. And we've been filled. So that's a Broadcom AVGO. January 30, we sold a put spread at 320, 10 wide, and we received $2.50. That's a good spread right here. And now let's go to document it. The boring part. AVGO 320, 310 for 250. AVGO. And you can get this same spreadsheet, guys, in the Sprint Club for free. So if you're not in the Sprint Club, you can join strategysprints.com, join for free. And you can use it too. So we sold AVGO. $320, $310 and collected $250. It's open. That means we are using 7,000 to make 1,750. Not bad. Not bad. Let's look at overall. So we have now 90,000 and 140,000 working for us and quite a big cash position, but I'm good. I'm good for today, guys. If we look at the markets, I'm good with having a cash position because I don't want to babysit my trades over the holidays. You know, from tomorrow on, families coming and it's all around the Christmas tree and cooking and eating and having a good time and having friends and family. So I'm fine being in a larger cash amount than usual. Let me know what you need, guys, for the next live trades and live investments. I'm happy to do a video about that. And enjoy your holidays. Bye-bye.